Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy Monday. I don't even know what day it is. See who joins us this afternoon for a little chitty chat. Doobie 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 doobie. So, Monday night. What's happening on a Monday night? So tonight we have got John live on our members area. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. John's going to be live on our members area this afternoon, tonight at 7:30. He's going to be doing, I think it's week 7 of our spiritual awareness course. So that's going to start at 7:30. And then when he finishes, the live's going to continue, but I'm going to come on, and for members, I will be doing some readings over on our members part. Tomorrow night, which is Tuesday night, we have got the lovely Paul doing our Chit Chat Tuesday. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Esther. How are you, my lovelies? We've got the lovely Paul tomorrow night, and he has got an amazing lady with him, and her name is Beth Lee Crowther. I hope I've pronounced that right. And she's a pet psychic. And she's going to tell you her morning, day, afternoon, Diane. I keep saying morning. Morning, Patricia. Afternoon, Patricia. Morning, afternoon. Who knows what time it is or what day it is, because I don't. So Paul's going to be joined by the lovely Beth. So that's going to be an interesting live, not one to miss. Me and John have been talking with Claire, and we've got a brilliant location coming up. Afternoon, Gillian. Thank you for the prezzies. We've got a working with an amazing lady. I'm not going to say too much because I want it to be a surprise, but it is going to be an investigation. And hopefully Paul will be joining us on that investigation also. Afternoon, Joe. How are you? Paul's going to be joining us on that investigation. Hey, Julie. So Margaret. Hello, beautiful. How are you? Paul's going to join us on that investigation. And it is look, we've never been, so it is going to be on a Saturday night. We're good, thank you, Patricia. It is going to be on a Saturday night, so all is good there. Feeling a lot better. Thank you, Joe. Feeling 100 times better in myself. Had a good week with Lana. Lana come and stayed with us for the week, and it's been an amazing week. Monday we went to Eam. And we went to see Montpessant's Well, and then we decided to go to Riley's Graves. Now I don't get why it's called Riley's Graves, because the names on the grave are actually Hancock's. I know it's something to do with the land that it was called Riley's Grave, but the actual name is Hancock's. I've still got to finish the book that I was reading. We've got the diaries of Montpessant and his wife and her sisters and other people that lived around the village of the time of the plague. I will continue doing that over on members when I find which part I got to, because I can't remember. And there is some tongle whispering words. I can't even say that right. Twisted words that will be sort of like hard to pronounce because it's sort of like old speech, but it'll be good fun to listen to. So what else? Oh yeah, so we decided to go. Hey Lana. So we went to, and like I said, we went to look at Riley's Graves. Oh my God. I don't know. Alexa, stop. So okay. There's a hill, and it says at the bottom of this hill, 350 meters. We thought that meant 350 meters to Riley's grave. Oh no, it's 350 meters to the top of the hill. So we decided we'd walk. So I'm on both sticks. Lorna's got hers, and we're like walking slow. Next minute, this old gentleman just speeds past me and Lorna, and he's holding his stick in his hand, and he's going, "It's a nice day." And his son and daughter-in-law were getting married in Eam on the last Tuesday. So I hope they all had a good time. Afternoon, Clash, working, not here. I'm a mirage. Hey, dear. So we managed to walk all the way up the hill at a very slow, steady pace, but we got there, and I'm so glad we did. But come Tuesday, Wednesday, poor me and Lorna were knackered. And it was that hot last week that we were just puddles on the floor. We were just melting. We had a good week. We went Tuesday night. We went to we've actually got footage. John's not put the footage up of go on the sunrise, not sunrise. So when sun goes down. Yeah, we've got some lovely footage of that from last Tuesday. We did actually go to Magpie Mine and film that. We didn't do anything else. We just went to watch the sunset. But yeah, so we are going to be doing some things in the daytime, and there is going to be history being shared. Would you like me to do you a video of your breakaway? Oh, Joe, that'd be lovely. The solist sunset. That's what we did on Tuesday night, and it was good. It was really good. So I hope I said that. Solstice. Hey, Kelly, the solstice sunset. That's what we did. Thank you, Joe. So we did that, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, we had a couple of lazy days. Thursday, we hit the market, as we always do on a Thursday. I told Chesney Market, can't not go there on a Thursday. Friday, Lorna, what did we do Friday? Oh, we went to Buxton Friday. We took Lorna to Buxton and then went into Matlock Baths for our lunch. We should have met Claire Friday tea time for a meal, but unfortunately, they stuffed us full when we went to Matlock Bath. We didn't realise the portion sizes at this Bankhouse Cafe was going to be as big as they were. So all was good. And then we met the lovely Claire on Saturday, and I did a ladies at lunch, which is going to become a regular thing because I really enjoyed meeting up with Claire. Oh, Kelly, you've not been feeling very well. Sending you loads of healing sweets, and I hope you feel better soon. Tomorrow night we've got Paul live. Wednesday night I'm going to come live and do some tarot oracle readings on Wednesday night. I'll do 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. till 9 p.m. Wednesday night. Hopefully then on Wednesday, when I come live in the afternoon, I'll be able to let you know what days we're going to be out and about. And which locations that we're going to be looking at. But there is a twisty kind of thing coming into the lives, which I can't wait for. But I'll let John tell you more about that because he's the one that's going to be doing that. Otherwise, I'll just break everything. You have hospital. Oh, Kelly, I hope you're all right. I hope you get results that you want in my lovely, and I hope it all goes well. Liz, do you want to send me all the pics from your breakaway on Messy? Yes, I will do, Joe. I will do. Thank you, sweets. So it's been a fun and games week. It was very weird waking up this morning and not having Lorna to sit and chat to because that became a morning ritual kind of thing. So it was a very strange morning. But I hope what Lorna's got planned this afternoon, everything works out okay. So what's you guys been up to this weekend? Have you done anything good? Have you been anywhere interesting? Have you seen or done anything that you want to share? Sharing is caring. Loved every minute. I know. Not be long before you're back down. Hey, Pamela, how are you, my lovely lady? Hey, Julie, how are you? So obviously everybody's seen what's happening over the internet, well, especially with Facebook and YouTube at the moment. Went on a car boot. Bloody hell, do you know, I'm wearing glasses, Kelly, and I still need glasses. Joe's been painting her walls. Kelly went to car boot, and I love car boots. I want to go to All Coats. Has anybody ever been to that All Coats car boot? It's bloody massive, and it's every Sunday. I think it's the bee's knees. If nobody's ever been to All Coats, you want to get yourself to All Coats car boot because it's fantastic. I think it's out Worksop way. Actually, I think it's further out than Worksop, but it's heading that way. I know you go through Worksop to get to it, I think so. Never mind my general knowledge on driving and roads, because I don't even know where M1 motorway starts or finishes. So, just put in All Coats or Alcoats, whichever way they pronounce it. I don't know. But yeah, I do. I love a good car boot. That's why I like, oh, this chair's rolling. Keep on rolling. Is that the one near Dinnington? I think it is, Claire. Is it Dinnington, not Worksop? Hey, dear. Let's get some maps in place, shall we? It could be near Dinnington. Hey, Diana, how are you? I hope you're well, my lovely. So just to reiterate what's happening for those that are popping on a little bit later, I may come on tonight. I might do something tonight because we've not done anything. So I'll have a word when John gets home. Oh, no, John's on tonight. So what am I on about? Babe got the worst neck and headache. Oh, welcome, Pamela, my lovely lady. I'm glad you've joined us. We're going to be doing more lives. I mean, we have been a little bit quiet of late, but everybody knows where it's like. We all go through ups and downs, don't we? And it's like swings and roundabouts for us all. So I think we've all been in the same boats. I'm sending you loads of healing sweets for your neck and headache. I don't know if you've got any... I find peppermint sometimes helps when I've got a migraine. I've got this thing that you put in freezer and then you put like peppermint on it. But if you haven't got peppermint, if you try and rub peppermint on your temples, that sometimes can help with migraines. There's certain points, isn't there, on your temple and on your wrist. There's like a pressure point. I don't know if it's there between your thumb. I think it's there. You're supposed to rub somewhere on there. That's supposed to ease headache tensions, but do have a look, because there is a thing you can look at your points on your hands on Google, and it shows you if you've got any pain anywhere where to sort of like massage certain parts that connect. So it's really good. And Soup, good afternoon. Ginger tea's good too, says Lana. UK, where are you from, and Soup? Hey, Kate, how are you, my lovely? So tonight John's going to be on members. It is going to be week 7 of our spiritual awareness course. Straight after John finishes, the live will continue on members, and I'm going to come on and do tarots for members. Tomorrow night, we've got the lovely Paul on. He's coming on with a lovely lady called Beth Lee Crowther. She's a pet psychic, so you're going to hear her amazing journey and how she got into it all, and hopefully she's going to do a couple of readings as well, hopefully. But that's going to be an interesting one tomorrow night. That's at 8:30 with Paul on here and also on Paul's channel, so that's going to be really good. Wednesday night, I'm going to be live at 8 o'clock doing tarot readings, oracle readings on here for an hour. So that'll be week 7. I must have missed loads. I'm sure it's week 7 that we're on, Claire. I'm sure it's week 7. No, and you can catch up because they're all still on there. All you got to do is go to topic section in members and just scroll down the topics, and you will see spiritual awareness class, and everything's in there from week 1 onwards. So it's there for everybody to look back, try anything to get rid of it. Do you know, there's nothing worse than migraines. I wish I knew that before. I had 2 terrible migraines, never had them before. That's horrendous. They are. I started getting them when I started menopause, these headachy type things, and then they sort of like Last time I had one, it was only a couple of weeks ago, and it was really, really bad. I felt so poorly with it because it's sort of like in your eyes, isn't it? And it's John I feel sorry for. My John, he has acute cluster headaches, which is a constant. It's a constant headache. He's on medication. They've got him on ibuprofen and strong cocodamols. They're the only things that will sort of like ease it. It just like dulls it, but it's constantly there. And if he has a flare up, then it can be difficult to get on top of. But yeah, it's just one of them things. He got his because he was shot in face, bless him. I don't know if anybody read papers in, when would it have been? Would it be 90s? It's got to be 90s. They were a big thing in Sheffield newspapers, obviously, because it's local. And John got shot in the face. He was a bus driver, and he was going up through what's called Pitsmoor on Rock Street. And this kid walked past. And, you know, on outside at buses, they've got them things. They pressed door open and just shot him in his face. Bullet had stained his face. It weren't. I don't know if it were a bullet, but whatever it were, it had stained his cheek because his cheek was that swollen for a year. And then they managed to get out. But because of that, the damage then was done to the nerves, which caused his cluster headaches. And he's going to be 50 this year, bless him. He's had that since we were about 20. Well, I don't know, because I weren't with him when it happened. Hey, Sam, how are you, Butts? I hope you're well, my lovely. I used to get horrendous migraines. Now I get the flashing lights and blindness, but no headaches. I have to sit in a dark room. See, that makes me feel sick when you do that. Isn't that supposed to be something to do with blood pressure, that though, the flashing lights and blindness? I will tell Johnny you said hi. He's out today. He's helping a friend today, so he's out and about. But like I say, we'll be back in later. I think mine was stress from having. Oh, Diane, I'm so sorry, my lovely. You know, as pets, they are so much part of the family. They are like children. I mean, me and John don't have any children together. Obviously, we've got children apart. Obviously, we've got children apart from each other. So we decided when we met, because we'd both got children, we would have a dog. But she's not just a dog. She is a princess, really. Miss Lick-a-Lot, we call her, or I call her Bitch Witch when she starts barking. But no, they are so much like, they're our secret keepers. They're as best friends. They don't answer back, and they just give plenty of love, and that's all they want. Hey, Bex, how are you? Being better, thinking. No, I do, Sam. I'll never understand why things get brought up years on. I think it's just absolutely disgusting, sweet. So sending you loads of love. Just try not to stress over it, Sam, and just keep your head high, my lovely. Truth always comes out. Fifi is beautiful. Oh, Lorna, are you missing a lick in your feet? I'm on meds, so doctor, they are giving me a brain scan. My headaches last 4 weeks. Do you know, Pamela, I bet it's like a cluster headache that you get. A brain scan will probably show them that as well. Hopefully that's touch wood for you, my lovely, that when you get your brain scan, everything comes back normal. But you could have got acute cluster headache, which is, and it is so bad when you've got acute. But yeah, you could have got an acute cluster headache, which is what the constant headache is. Have you had a look at having filters put on glasses for, you know, like when you're online? Because I know sometimes for people that do suffer with headaches, when they're looking at screens and stuff, you can get these filters that you can put over your screen, over your phone, and I believe you can get them for glasses as well if you go to opticians. And it's sort of like I think it sort of does something to like the you can still see, but it sort of like puts a filter in, so it's not as strong on your eyes. That might be a good way to have a look, Pamela, because you might be able to get something like that. I'm sure I've heard people talking about that before. for filters. Because when you've got a phone or a computer screen, you know yourself, even watching telly, it can send your eyes doolally, and it doesn't help with the head either. No, great, darling, but I keep going. Thanks for asking. Oh, bless you, my sweet. Sending you lots of healing and love. What about finches? Had 5 baby birds in their 7-week. Oh, did you get your baby birds? As we thought they were a big nest. We thought they got to be a nest because we got that bird that kept flying and attacking his window. When it turned out, there was no nest there. So I don't know what this bird thought it were doing, but it didn't half puff its wings up at window. We've now moved the washing line across to other side at garden, so it's not flying at my window no more. But bless. Hey, Lewis, how are you? Hope you're settling in well, my lovely. Keeps harassing. Maybe not police involved. Just that's it, Sam. Just keep it. That's it. Just don't bite, and just keep everything logged and that, and everything sweet. That's all you can do. Hey, Anne-Marie, hope you're well, my lovely. The pill was the cause of my. Yeah, I think it did a lot when they didn't know much about it, didn't they, Claire? It depends which one you've got. I still got a constant headache after COVID booster. Maybe there is links to COVID booster. Who knows with that bleeding thing? It were horrendous. Good afternoon, Paul. Fancy seeing you here. I owe you well, Paul. I get like black flakes. Yeah. I'm sure that's something to do with blood pressure. I think I'm not sure. Stupid talk to Dex. I love my ghost hunting friends. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I think you got everything covered there, Brad. But yeah, I'm sure if you get them like dark spots in your eyes, I'm sure it's to do with sort of like a blood pressure thing. Only reason I'm saying blood pressure is because I can remember when I was pregnant and I were getting them towards end, they had to keep an eye on blood pressure. So yeah, just make sure that everything's looked at, Pamela, when you either go to doctors or you go to hospital. Make sure they double check everything, and your bloods as well, because it could be that it could. I think you're going to find that you've got acute cluster headaches, or definitely something along them lines if it's like a constant that you've been getting. But yeah, I know with normal cluster headaches, it's normally stress-based related when you get them. When you read up online about cluster headaches, I think a lot of it's down to stress. I know one of my ex-partners, he suffered with cluster headaches, and it was definitely brought on with stress. And it was funny because it happened every 3 years on the dot. But then since we broke up, he never had one. So that says something, doesn't it? But yeah, so blood pressure 170/75. I've got long COVID. Oh, do you know John's had to be checked for that as well, for long COVID. He suffered really bad with his chest and his breathing. I'll check with the opticians to be safe. Yeah, exactly, Paul. So tired, can't wait to be I know. Not going to be long. Not going to be long, Lewis. But yeah, that long COVID, isn't it awful, that long COVID? There's so many people suffering with that long COVID. It's horrendous. They've just got John. They think now, John, they're saying it could be, is it COPD that he could have got because of his breathing. But when he went for scans on his lungs, it showed that, to his lungs. I don't know which part. It's obviously not the good part, not the big parts, but there was a lot of damage because John suffered with pneumonia, so there's a lot of scarring. But something to do with his lungs, they weren't pumped. This part weren't pumped right, or what it was. You know where I'm like with information when it's second hand, it like gets twisted in my noggin. But they've put him down to long COVID, so they've just got back in touch with him, and they've given him a couple of inhalers to see if that'll help with his chest and everything, because they were really bad. And then I think he's got another appointment coming up with doctors for that. So yeah. She can hear Bimmen or whoever it is van reversing. So the beep beep. Fifi! Oi! Little Miss Bitch Witch. I thought my blood pressure was high again, but I checked and it was opposite low, so I knew it was my iron. Yeah. Do you know, isn't it awful? You're checking for everything as we get older. My fella's long COVID. How's he getting on, Kate? That's what I've got, and it's my asthma, and they can't get it under control. Yeah, you've had to go on your machine, haven't you, Bex? Fifi, Diane. Honestly, that little patter of tiny feet. Don't you call my day. Good morning, Simon. How are you? I hope you're well. I phoned Simon yesterday and I said, we've got a really good location with a very special lady coming up. I've just got to let her know which Saturday that we can do. And I said to Simon, I says, I'm not telling you though, because you'll blurt it out. So, yes. Are you have you just got up, Simon, or are you working? I know you're at work later on. Yeah, that nebulizer machine, it's amazing and a godsend. Yeah, I think it is though, isn't it, when you're asthmatic and you need that. Touch wood, I've not been too bad with my asthma, but stopping smoking helped me with that. He's struggling with his breathing. Yeah, that's what John does when they start walking. It like triggers his breathing. So yeah, but hopefully it's a slow hill, but hopefully he'll he'll manage it with inhalers and stuff that they give him. Yeah, just got up. Simon. Oh, bless you. You'll be at work in a couple of hours. Make sure you have some breakfast and a few drinks of tea. You've got workmen in your house, Kelly? I don't know. Last time we had workmen in, I think we must have had. We had to have all the house rewired because the wiring in this house. This house is the house that Jack built, and we had workmen in, and it must have took. How many were there? I think there were 13 electricians, but only 2 of them could sign the work off because all the others, they were part of the training. Oh my! We had a right laugh with him in house. It were bloody stupid, but it's good when they've got a good sense of humour. You don't want to go, Simon. I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to go to work either. I don't know though, because today's a shitty day here. It's a shitty day in Sheffield. We've got rain, a little bit of sun coming out, but then it's going to rain again. I got John to do this gorgeous decking for me outside on back garden. He's bought me. That rattan, is it rattan? Is that what you call it? Or ratana, whatever. He's got me 2 chairs, a settee and a table. And I've only been out on them last week because I can't get out on them this week. Because it's raining. I was going for a lovely suntan and all. I've got can you hang on that side, man? Look at that suntan. And I didn't go red. I had my factor 50 on. So I didn't go red. I weren't looking lobster-y. My face did because I didn't put any on my face, but my arms and everything, I didn't go lobster looking. So I was right chuffed. So I'm really happy that I put the factor 50 on. Otherwise, I'd have been sat here looking like a lobster that's been boiled because I proper go red. It's been hot in Cambridge. No, I mean, it's been warm up here, Kelly, don't get me wrong, but today's been... I think we needed that little bit of rain though, but it's been rather shitey. It will be soon finished. Not for Simon. It won't, Kate. He goes in at 3, and I think it's 3 o'clock you start, isn't it, Simon? And 2 you finish. It's been lush here. Send me your sunshine. Send me your sunshine. So I'm going to love you and leave you and say thank you for joining for a chit chat. John's going to be live later over on members. That'll be at 7:30. I'm not sure what he's doing this week. Blowing it my way. Sucking it all in, Joe. No one can stop the clock from ticking. I know. Do you know, I don't even look at time and age or nothing. You don't look at time or age if you don't need to, because it helps you be less stressful. Just go to bed when it goes dark and get up when it goes light. Easiest way to do it. So I'm going to love you and leave you all. Live tonight, members, 7:30. That's with John. Continued when he finishes with me doing some tarots. Tomorrow, I will be live tomorrow in the daytime. Tomorrow night, we've got Paul interviewing Beth. And Beth is a pet psychiatrist. Beth is a pet psychic. A pet psychic. She's absolutely fantastic. She's made a couple of television appearances on Good Morning, and Paul's going to do amazingly with the interview, and I'm so looking forward to tomorrow night. I'll be there in chat myself, listening in and moderating. So Wednesday night I'm going to be live at 8:00, giving them free tarots from 8 till 9. It is UK time, so just make sure you click on and join us within. For those that haven't seen me do, we've got a ladies chit chat night coming up. For those that haven't seen when I do tarots, how it works, all you do is you just put different emojis in chat, and I just pull whichever one is at top of my list. I do try and get to as many as I can, and I do try and get to those that I haven't seen on before, because I think sometimes those that come on regular, because they're regulars, they seem to get called out a lot more. So I do try to look for those that haven't, as well as those that do watch every time. So please do join, and I shall see you tomorrow morning for breakfast chit chat with Lindsay, and I'll see those of you who are on members tonight. So it's been lovely seeing everybody, and much love to you all. I'm joking. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Love you loads. Bye. Have a good day, everybody. Stay safe, and loads of blessings.